And welcome everybody back to the 2024 playthrough season via MLB The Show 24. I am Vinny from Vita Productions, and tonight we will have the third game, the rubber match actually, of the 3-game set that was between the Cleveland Guardians and the Seattle Mariners. Both teams split the first 2 games, thus creating the rubber match, where the Guardians won Game 1 6-1, and the Mariners won Game 2 by the identical 6-1 score, so both teams have scored 7 runs apiece in the first 2 games. On the mound for the Guardians, you have Shane, no relation to Justin Bieber, who makes his second start of the season. He is 0-1 with a 3 ERA. And George Kirby going on the mound for the Mariners. He has an 0-1 record with a 9 ERA. Well, anybody who's not familiar with the playthrough season, I'm just playing through the entire 2024 season where I look at all the rosters and looking at the transactions, which are auto. So if there's any earth-shattering news, that is when I'm going to announce any of those moves during the post-game ticker where I go through the scores. If there's nothing really earth-shattering, then I'm not going to announce anything. I'm just going to go through the scores for the day. It is 1 game for every 3 calendar days, so at the end of this game, I'll go through the remainder of the scores for today, which will be games for April 3rd, as well as games for April 4th and April 5th. And now that I got this spiel out of the way, everybody grab your favorite ballpark snack, grab your favorite beverage, sit back, relax, as the feature presentation of the Cleveland Guardians and the Seattle Mariners is about to start now.
We're here in Seattle. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill in this one, George Kirby. What do we have on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7.
And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. The 1-1 just missed. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And another ball. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Kirby checks on first. Kwan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on the move again. In the air, right field. Haniger sizing it up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Urias on the run, sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Guardians. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, getting the nod on the mound, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses. It's 2-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Man at first, 1 away. That to right. Laureano settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the third and final game of the series. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Mariners leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Now it's the DH, David Fry.
David Fry.
And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And there's a ball. Fry aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Brian Riccio. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Guardians looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Out to center. Rodriguez racing after it. Rodriguez grabs it on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1-2. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swung on, popped up left side. And the infield fly rule call. Laureano comes up to hit.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down, base is empty. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Bieber checks the runner. Polanco back in his stomach. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Polanco, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is down low. And that one in the air center field. Straw has a beat on it. Straw makes the grab. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right field, Mitch Haniger.
Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
And here it comes. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Popped up. France snags it. One down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. France takes it himself. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now got it. Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ball to strike. The pitch. That catches the corner. Two down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. France takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter now, Luis Urias.
The third baseman,
And a 1-1. Foul ball there. Ground ball left side. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. In time. Got him. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Here's Josh Rojas. And that one upstairs. Line drive. Laureano makes the grab. 2 down.
the bat, the shortstop, J.P.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. On to the fourth, and now the DH, David Fry.
David Fry.
And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Rayleigh moving under this one. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Bo.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 down, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch.
Full count.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And the pitch. Squeaks through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Pop up here, third base side. Makes the catch, inning over. Guardians leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Soft contact in the air, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. This one drilled, right center field. That one, head for the fence, and he powers that one out of here. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Luke Raley, the next to hit. The pitch. And the slider just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In there at the knees for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
The first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Ty France up next for the Mariners. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ramon Laureano. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Austin Vogt appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Stout warming up as well. And another ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The line of the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now back, left field.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence 100%.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw. Move to first.
No, he's safe.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Safe!
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Austin Vogt.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Josh Naylor. Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Righty to the plate. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. We are tied at 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Not even close there. Ball 2. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. The 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Luis Arias. Here's a 1-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100 pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
So the batting order turns over. And now for Seattle, Josh Rojas. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to 3rd. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Through 5. All even at 2-2. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. 1-1 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Crawford drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Haniger sizing it up. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Xavier Curry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Xavier Curry.
Kicks and deals. Wrapped foul. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just missing inside. The count now 2-2. And that's too high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-handed reliever. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Left field, way back there. Vaughn moving back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kwan pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back in Seattle, top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And it's even up.
Inside, ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Ramon Laureano. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
That one lifted to left. Raley makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Sandlin. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Sandlin.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
No left field. Luke Raley.
And a pitch. And that's a strike. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to 3rd, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and that's off the second base bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the eighth, and now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Ball to strike. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
The line to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. That's inside, and the count is 3-1.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
This one in the air. Under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Score remains 2-2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Way outside, and that's ball 2. And another ball. Luis Urias up next. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And up next for Seattle, Luis Urias.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Brings it in. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Next to hit, Josh Rojas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And he deals. Upstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Drops into the glove. James Karinchak on the pitch here.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a chopper. Jimenez in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Mariners leave one. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Now into the game, Sam Haggerty. He takes over in right.
For the Mariners. Now playing right field.
David Fry now at the plate.
Sam Haggerty.
And the pitch. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Ball 2.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Ryan Rocchio on deck for the Guardians. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down, runner at first. Ryan Rocchio digs in now. The 1-1. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's down and in.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Andres Jimenez next to bat for Cleveland. 3-1 now, and that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Making a move at first, pinch running here, Esteban Florial. First and second, one out. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. That's to third, base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, in there safely.
big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runners in the corners here, one away. And now Ramon Laureano. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Haggerty pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Guardians 4 and the Mariners 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. So coming into the game now on defense, Gabriel Arias. He's in at shortstop.
Number 13.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Now the Mariners catcher.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit right side. Off balance feet. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. The 1-1. Just missed.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And the final line score for tonight's game. The Cleveland Guardians with 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left 6 runners on base. And for the Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. The winning pitcher is James Karinchak, who is now 2-0, I should say, both in relief. The losing pitcher, Austin Voth, who is 1-1 on the season, and the save goes to Emmanuel Clase, his second of the young season. The only home run hit in the game was Cal Raleigh's 2-run home run in the bottom of the fourth for the Mariners, accounting for the only 2 runs scored for Seattle in this game. And the post-game ticker is sponsored by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
And as we go to the April 3rd scores here, we have the Kansas City Royals falling to the Baltimore Orioles 7-6. Texas 3-1 winners over the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta 6-3 winners over the Southsiders. Houston 5-1 winners over the Toronto Blue Jays. Boston sweeps the A's 3-2. Angels over the Marlins 3-0. Mets 3-1 winners over the Detroit Tigers. The Phillies hand the Reds their first loss of the season 4-2. Nationals over the Pirates 9-2. Cubs take 2 or 3 from the Rockies. They blanked them 6-0. The Brewers blanked the Twins 1-0 in that short 2-game set in Milwaukee. The Diamondbacks sweep the Yankees 8-7 in 11 innings. The Yankees in this universe are off to a 1-6 start. We all know that's not going to happen in real life, as they just swept the Astros just a couple of days ago. The Dodgers 12-6 winners over the Giants. They avoid the sweep. And the Cardinals with a 3-2 winners over the Padres. And the short post-game ticker for that short slate of games for April 4th. The Royals continuing their hot streak at home. Actually, they're undefeated right now. 2-1 winners over the Chicago White Sox. The Twins finally get their first win of the season, the 7-3 winners over the Cleveland Guardians, who, of course, are your victorious winners in this watched game tonight. The Nationals complete the sweep over the Pirates 10-9, and the Marlins spoil the home opener for the St. Louis Cardinals, winning 9-7. And now for the post-game ticker for April 5th, 2024. Yankees will win their home opener 6-4 over the Toronto Blue Jays. The A's are on the road for the first time. They get an 8-6 win over the Detroit Tigers. The White Sox hand the Royals the first loss of the season at home, 5-4. The Angels 7-6 winners over the Boston Red Sox, who are continuing their lengthy road trip on the West Coast to start off the season. The Astros 5-1 winners over the defending world champion Texas Rangers. Braves 6-4 winners over the defending National League champion Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phillies 6-4 winners in Washington. Dodgers fall to the Cubs 4-1 at Wrigley Field. Mets 2-1 winners over the Reds. Seattle also 2-1 winners over the Brewers. The Baltimore Orioles spoil the Pirates home opener, blanking them 6-0. And it's a one-hit shutout for JP Means. The Rays spoil the Rockies home opener 4-2, but the Giants do get a win in their home opener 5-1 winners over the San Diego Padres. And that is the post-game ticker. As my friend RJL Network said, if your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, here is the matchup. We have the San Francisco Giants hosting the San Diego Padres. Our first look at Oracle Park and my favorite team, the San Francisco Giants, as they are playing their second home game of the season. As I said, they did win their home opener in the last day of the recap that I was looking at just a second ago on the post-game ticker. But this is going to be a good one, I believe, because you got Joe Musgrove going at it for the Padres against Ethan Small for the Giants. Be there or be squared. And don't forget, everybody, to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell icon for notifications. And this is not the only MLB The Show content out there. I also have my Ace Boomer Road to the Show series. And I promise you guys that next episode will be coming out on Friday morning, because I have not had a chance to get anything started as far as editing that content, because I had a busy week and a weekend. It was terrible. I'm glad this weekend's over with, so I can get back to my regular work schedule again. But other than that, I also have a College Football 25 poll, and the links to where you can vote on my YouTube community tab, as well as my Instagram post and my Twitter/X poll. That is already out for the American Athletic Conference final vote, which is basically the AAC championship game. The winner of that will move on to my single elimination vote, tournament style, to decide the actual team that I'll be using for my College Football 25 Dynasty, which will also be here on YouTube. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, Pisons. Take care, everybody.